All right, welcome everybody. Hey, listen, somebody invited you tonight because they truly believed that the information that we are going to share could absolutely change your life. I truly believe that with all my heart because 5 years ago, you guys, I'm going to be real. I was tired. I'm just a normal guy. My name's Josh Paskey. I live in a small town called in South Georgia called Bainbridge. And, you know, 5 years ago, I was honestly looking for a change in my life. I was looking for a shift. I was looking for a way I could advance. And typically, we all deal with a little stress, right? So, this is my beautiful wife and our kids. We are a growing family. And I think we can all relate with how real life is between jobs and trying to provide, trying to have the extra time to spend and do the things that we are passionate about. And really, I think we all know what stress can do to our income and also our health. So listen, there's two groups of people that are going to be attracted to what we're sharing tonight. There's going to be a group of people that are attracted to the health. Okay. So we're all flat broke, really, without our health. And then there's going to be a group of people that are attracted to the income. Now, honestly, you guys, that was me. I'm about to turn 44 years old this coming August. I know that our health was important, but I also know that I was looking for an extra stream of income, and most people are. If you look at the statistics today, 70% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. And then to top that 70% over into the health, at least one out of the 70% of Americans are on a prescription medication. So honestly, without our health, we're flat broke. But at the same time, by being in debt and being broke, we're looking to get more healthy. And so I think that the information that we're going to share tonight is going to connect with everybody that's on this call. So let me kind of ask you a question. What if you could go back before Amazon got started, right? And now it is one of the biggest companies in the entire world. And what do? With the touch of a button, they send you exactly what you want to your doorstep. And now it is a multi-billion-dollar company. If you could go back in time and get involved with Amazon before anybody knew about it, would you do it? I think all of us can say absolutely. So connecting the dots here, you guys, you know that financial stress is directly connected with your health. Anything from anxiety and depression to heart disease, which is one of the number one killers in this country, migraine headaches, pain, inflammation, all of that directly is connected with people that deal with financial stress. I know 5 years ago, that was me, you guys. I'll tell you a little bit more about my story in just a couple of minutes. You know, the model that we're sharing tonight is recommended by some of the most brilliant entrepreneurs on this planet. You know, when it comes down to finding financial freedom, so many people are locked in to trading hours for dollars and living paycheck to paycheck. So Tony Robbins, Richard Branson, Robert Kiyosaki praises the model that I'm about to share with you tonight. Robert Kiyosaki wrote a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And I'm not a big reader, but I wanted to see some growth in my life. I'd always heard about this book and I read it. And so Robert Kiyosaki talks about the cash flow quadrants. He says, in order to find freedom, you have to get out of the employee quadrant, the self-employed quadrant, and into the business quadrant, where you're going to find the most legal and ethical tax loopholes on the planet. Okay, so the number one expense in the American household, you guys, guess what? Is taxes. So there are ways through being a small business owner to avoid those taxes. And the whole goal, you guys, is to get into the investor quadrant. This past 2 years, we've been able to get into full-time real estate investing. We've done 12 rental properties over the last 3 years and absolutely put us into that investor quadrant where you find the freedom. So how do you get there? How do you get out of the employee quadrant and into the business quadrant? Well, we're going to share a model with you tonight that I think you're going to be really intrigued. I heard a statement one time, if you don't find a way to get paid while you sleep, you will work for money until you die. We're all looking for leverage. We're all looking for ways to scale our income through something that we do consistently, very part-time on the side, to where we can see a return on investment and a growth in our bank accounts ultimately. So how did this whole thing get started, you guys? We're talking about a company tonight that started over 30 years ago. Okay, so it started in a clinical trial, and people were lined up to find a way through cleansing, balancing, and building the body to start feeling better. So what the success was so great that they said, we're going to take this to the public. We're not going to hold back what we do here. And what they found out, you guys, is that we're all toxic. We're all full of what we're eating in our water bottles, in the processed foods, in the water, in the air that we breathe. You guys, our bodies are full of toxins. We have to get those toxins out. We got people walking around hazmat suits, spraying the food that we put into our body. You guys, there's an issue. We can do better. So also, we're out of balance. How many of you guys feel like you're overworked and underpaid? I know that I felt that way 5 years ago when I was at a very fulfilling job in the nonprofit sector. I've worked with underprivileged kids and homeless families for the past 20 plus years. But honestly, I wanted to spend more time with my own family. And so I was totally out of balance. I had way too much stress. I was trading way too many hours for dollars, and I was capped out. And so ultimately, I was looking for a way to reduce my stress and find some more balance in my life. So also, we're undernourished, you guys. We're fast paced. We're on the move. And you guys, anywhere you go out to eat, you're going to find issues in the foods that you consume. So we're totally undernourished. So what do? We're going to go supplement. We're going to go to the health food store, and we are going to look at the labels, and we're going to stock our shelves full of all these different supplements. And honestly, have you ever really felt a difference in the supplements that you take? Well, we have an answer for that for sure. So what makes Pure different? The market is wide open, you guys. Everybody with a body, from women to children to men tonight, you guys, we all need to be paying attention to our cholesterol levels, our blood pressure levels, our stress levels. And so what sets this apart is for every demographic. It's for the women and the children. It's for the old. It's for your pets. We have amazing testimonies, and I'll share you how to get those in a minute. We're also a consumable product, right? So people come back to order our products month after month after month, and that makes a very wise business model, you guys. Also, we have a system that duplicates. If you are going to get involved with the company, you aren't completely able to learn and educate people on, you want to have a system that duplicates. You guys, what attracted me to this business model was how simple it was to invite someone to a presentation, follow up, get them on the phone with someone that can answer their questions. That was simple to me. I could do that. I didn't need to be a health and wellness expert or super passionate or good at sales. I just needed to share a video just like you're watching tonight. So what sets us apart really is our philosophy. There's a lot of different companies out there that have potions and lotions and patches, one-hit wonders. They're not really real. What sets us apart is our system of cleansing the body of those toxins that we're all full of. It's balancing the pH levels. We have to get alkaline, you guys. The acidic state of the pastas, breads, sodas, all the different things that we eat are making our body acidic. It's where inflammation and disease thrive. We have to balance the pH. We have to balance the stress levels. And then we have to build our body with plant-based nutrition. That's where we see the results, you guys. It's within the system where we see life transformation. We have a wellness advisory board of doctors all over the country. We're in the physician's desk reference, which speaks of volumes to people that love to do their research. They want to see why our products are set alone, set apart, and better than all the rest. So what we see, you guys, within a 30-day usage of our basic starter package is, number one, you're going to get better sleep. I remember when I first got started, I was not interested in the products, but I had such bad anxiety that I had trouble sleeping. When I got started on the 28-day system that we're sharing with you right here, I noticed better sleep right away. I certainly noticed more energy. I've noticed less pain. I'm 44 years old, was an old soccer player, aches and pains in the joints. There's no doubt that our organic sulfur is an essential mineral, is going to totally help out with less pain. I didn't know this getting started, but 70% of Americans deal with some type of stomach or gut issue. If it's acid reflux or irritable bowel syndrome, what we notice in some of our most powerful testimonies have to do with stomach issues, you guys. Better mood. People notice when you have a little bit of a pep in your step, right? Especially in your marriage. So could you use a little bit of a better mood? I think that we all can. And also just natural weight loss, you guys, without making any big radical changes in your diet, is through simply consuming our products and applying the cleanse, balance, build philosophy. We keep it simple, you guys. A lot of our system is done in smoothies. You're going to get more nutrition in the first 7 minutes in the morning than most of your neighborhood is going to get all week. So our products are simple. That's the key, not only to consuming the product, but the business. And I'll share that in just a minute. We've got training videos. You're never left alone trying to figure out what's next. Our regiments are all online. We're going to send you an unboxing video. You're going to see exactly how to do what we do, never left behind or trying to figure our system out. So we also have amazing information, purelifechangers.com. Write it down right now. Put it in your text message. Go check this website out. Everything from how you get paid to the power of the products, to real life stories. Our support is absolutely second to none. And then the testimonies, you guys. The stories are why I'm here. When you see the results that these people are getting through going through our system of cleansing, balancing, building the body, it is absolutely life-changing. So we have everything from sports workout to a detox program to simply cleansing, balancing, building the body without doing anything too radical. If you are ready for the change in your life, you guys, we can certainly help you. You want to see more life-changing stories? Ask to be invited to our Facebook community, Changing Lives with Pure. Type in anything at the top search bar, from migraine headaches to rheumatoid arthritis to anxiety to depression, which is mind-boggling how many people are dealing with that today more than ever. Go on there and check it out for yourself. The amazing testimonies of life transformation. Quick couple stories, you guys. This is my twin brother, David, his wife, Lindley. We had watched my sister, Rachel, be involved with this company for a long time, almost a decade. And my perception was a little bit twisted, you guys. I thought Rachel was out selling health products, like literally setting tables up and explaining ingredients. There was no way I was interested in doing that. My attention was drawn toward how simple it was to invite someone to a presentation, just like you're watching tonight. We let a tool do the talking. Once there's questions or interest, we get that person on the phone with someone that can answer their questions. Lindley Paskey went to work. She ripped the Band-Aid off of what she called 50 people on a Sunday afternoon. And shortly after, my brother David was being transferred up to North Carolina with his banking job, and Lindley kind of forgot about her Pure business. Well, 5 months later, she looked at her bank account. There was $102,000 growing passive residual income into her Pure business. Now, how does that happen? Well, here we only sponsor 2 teams. She found Kristen and Skip Hendricks. And I'm going to introduce them to come on right now and share a little bit of their story. Skip is going to come on and talk about 2 words that captured his attention, and the rest is history, you guys. So within the business model of what we do, we're building 2 teams here, you guys. Skip is an entrepreneur. He understands the power of leveraged income, of multiple streams of income. Skip, come on and tell a little bit of your story. What attracted you to Pure? And tell us a little bit about what you guys did right out of the start.
Okay, thank you, Josh. My name's Skip Hendricks. I am married to Kristen Hendricks. We've been in this business approximately 5 years. 5 years ago, Kristen resigned from her job as vice president of a company, so she lost her retirement. So we were looking for another stream of income to replace that retirement. A friend of ours called us one night and said, "Hey, I've got something you just will not believe. I'm so excited about it. Please look at it." We said, "Sure, we'll look at it." So we started listening and watching, and I heard the name Phil Knight. Now, Phil Knight, as I don't know if all you all know this, probably some do, some don't, but he was the co-founder of Nike. And he's holding his book up there in the presentation. It tells about his journey with Nike. Well, I had a journey with him as well. I was the 74th dealer as a team dealer for Nike in the country. And over the other 30 years that I owned a sporting goods store and sold a lot of Nike shoes, and he made me a lot of money during that time. And when I heard his name, I knew about his work ethics. I knew what he did to get to where he was. And in 2016, he sold out for $36 billion. And if he can do that to that company, and he's a major investor, I'm going to say Phil Knight 3 times, because I've been told that if you say it 3 times, people will remember the name. And that's the real reason we got in this, because I told Kristen to text the friend as soon as I heard his name, Phil Knight, and get us in as soon as possible. And she said, no, let's listen to the rest of the presentation. So I said, okay, we'll listen to the rest of the presentation. Well, it just got better from there. I got to looking at the compensation plan, which I couldn't believe it. In my business, I'd borrowed $185,000. It took me 10 years to pay it back. And then I started making good money. In this, we paid back our initial investment in 72 hours. And the first week, we started getting a check. We have gotten checks every week since we started in this business. And every year that we've been in it, our gross income has increased greatly. So that's that part of it. The second part, as you see in this picture, is we travel the world. We go to 5-star resorts. We go with our friends. These people in this picture are the team members that we had that went to Italy with us. We have been to Maui once. We have been to Kona once, both in Hawaii. We have been to, like I said, to Italy, and we are going to Greece this year with 22 of our members. And next year, we are going to Switzerland. And we're going to earn these trips. They're all expenses paid. It's just incredible. The people that you meet on these trips, that's your team members. Sometimes these are lifelong friends that you have. And you don't have to work with people you don't like. That's one good thing about this company. You do not have to work. You work with people that you like. In a corporation, you may have to work with people you don't. In this business, you do not. We were paying more taxes when Kristen worked for a corporation. In this, as Josh said, there are so many more write-offs that you can do in this. We have paid less taxes in the last 5 years than we did in the other 10, 15 that she worked for the corporation. And lastly, as Kristen says, we got accidental health. So we had never opened the boxes when we started calling. About a week later, we opened the boxes and asked what we should take. And Kristen was told, take it all, because there's something in there that'll help you no matter what you've got wrong. And we did. And we still take everything. And I go to the doctor once a year, most of the time for a physical, sometimes twice. He looks at everything and he goes, Skip, you are in better shape physically than most people in their 40s that come in here to see me as a doctor. He said, just keep doing what you're doing. And I know that I had better because in dog years, Kristen is 3 years older than I am. And excuse me, younger. I'm 73, 3 years younger. She's actually a little more than that. But if I'm going to keep up with her, I've got to keep taking these products. That's all there is to it. But, I guess the last thing I'd like to say is take a chance. People, take a chance on this. You have nothing to lose. If the products don't work for you, or if you're not satisfied, we have 100% guarantee. But if you like them and you want to tell other people about them, they may change your life.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you all.
Thank you, Skip. Well, I'll tell you what, you guys. So back to the story of what Lindley did is she got in touch with someone like Skip and Kristen Hendricks, and then she started calling some other people, and actually she ended up calling Ashley and myself. And when she told me she was getting back and getting involved with a network marketing company, I said, good luck. I am not interested at all, because my perception was flawed. Remember, I really thought that we had to go out and sell health products. I don't know anybody that wants to sell health products, you guys. Ultimately, my background is in leadership and team building. So when I saw how simple it was to invite someone to a presentation, follow up, get their questions answered by someone much smarter than I said, now I can do that. And so we jumped in. And so we went to work on Lindley's other team. Kristen was on the other team. So now we're building teams all over the world from the comfort of our own home. While Lindley is moving her family to a new beginning, she's seeing paychecks come into her bank account on a weekly basis because she's only built 2 teams. She got 2 people. Now, we don't know what the first 2 people you're going to bring on are going to do in this business, but ultimately, when I got started, I looked for people that made more money, had more influence, they had character and integrity, and I asked them to simply take a look, you guys. So this opportunity is so real and so life-changing through building teams and duplicating systems. I like to paint the picture of like a vending machine, okay? So some people are into selling health products, not me. But if you think about a vending machine at a gym or a fitness center, you're going to go in and someone's going to buy a protein shake or an energy drink. And every time they buy some of those products, you're going to get a little bit of a commission. But imagine if you could start placing vending machines all over the country. That's what got my attention. I wanted the leverage. I wanted the passive stream of income that came into my bank account, whether I worked this business or not. So when I started building teams, and I put Jen on one team and Kara on another team and Jason over here and Leah over here, and I taught them how to invite people to a presentation just like you're watching tonight. And then I taught them how to follow up and get them on the phone with people that could answer their question. It started dinging in their mind. Now I can do that. And that's what I want to share with you tonight, guys, is you can absolutely do this. If you're at the point in your life where you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, we were $30,000 in credit card debt, living paycheck to paycheck. I sent my wife to the grocery store with one of those credit cards with anxiety so deep, thinking that it would decline. I was sick of living like that. And so my passion was about, I can certainly invite someone to a presentation. I can certainly schedule a follow-up. I can certainly get them on a call with somebody else that can answer their questions and build 2 teams. All the volume flows up, you guys. Multiple streams of income is just smart, okay? So there's no cap on earning potential. People may say, what is this? One of those pyramid schemes where the people at the top make the most money? So untrue. In fact, I want you to make more money than I do. And I'm going to show you how to do that because there's no cap on your earning potential. You're working with 6- and 7-figure income earners that do this part-time on the side. Get your questions answered. See if the timing's right for you. This is how you get started. You pick a package based on your health goals and financial goals. I encourage people, especially the people with the entrepreneur mindset, get started with the family package. The most you can spend here is $2,500 and you consume it. And it's a tax write-off, you guys. It puts you into that business quadrant. And in the first year and a half, when my CPA said, Josh, we've got to do something with the cash flow, we jumped into the investor quadrant and did 13 rental properties in the last 2 years. Talk about freedom. That's where the freedom comes. But if you can start with owning a business that you do very limited income producing activities through showing a presentation, sharing why you got involved on the follow-up, then connecting them with somebody that can answer their questions, you guys, that's a no-brainer. The bigger packages give you the largest discount. You're going to get the most bang for your buck. You get about $1,500 worth of free product. You get free shipping. They waive your membership. Sets you up for all the trips that Skip was just talking about. It's going to qualify you as a VIP. You're going to get all of the top training from all of our top leaders and income earners by coming in with this biggest package. You get locked in for a bigger return on investment right out of the gate. I'm passionate about this, you guys. I want to see your investment back in your pocket as quickly as possible because I know I didn't have $2,500, but I found it because I was ready for a change in my life. Guys, there's a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. This isn't the right match. Pack your products up. You do have to pay the shipping, but you're going to get a refund. That's how confident the company is in this opportunity. We also have an opportunity to come on as customers. Maybe you're not interested in the business. You're saying, Josh, I just want to feel better. You know, I don't sleep. I have insomnia. I have aches and pains. I can't even barely walk. You know, maybe your depression or anxiety is through the roof. Our system of cleansing and balancing and building the body is going to help you with that. Come on board as a preferred customer. Get 25% off. What we see is people that come on as preferred customers typically feel morally obligated because what do people talk about around the water cooler at work? They talk about health. They talk about money. They talk about time. Okay, so when our customers see how simple it is to ask somebody to take a look at a presentation, why wouldn't you want to get your products paid for? Why wouldn't you want to make an extra $1,000 a month? Why wouldn't you want to replace a full-time income like me and hit the six-figure mark so that I can have the time freedom to do what I want when I want? Why wouldn't you want that? Come on as a brand partner. Get the $49 waived, get the shipping waived, come in with a business package. Let's go change some people's lives. You can start anywhere from $200, you guys, all the way up to $2,500. We're going to meet you where you are based on your health goals and your financial goals. But I'm telling you, if you want to make money here, I want to shift your perception away from expensive health products. And I want you to start thinking about a very inexpensive business opportunity that can give you a very quick return on investment based on your effort. We have some people that do it in 2 days, some people 2 weeks, some people 6 months, some people never. But it's all based on your effort. There's no lottery ticket here, you guys. You reap what you sow. It's a universal law. It's not get rich quick. It is a work program, but it's proven. We have a product that's consumable, a system that duplicates, and leadership that's second to none that'll link arms with you and take you to whatever level you want to go to in this opportunity. Real quick in closing, you guys. Come in with the biggest package, you're going to get paid 30% right out of the gate. That's going to be a $600 bonus off of a 2,000 point package. You do that 4 times, you have more than your investment back. Talk about return on investment. Skip said they started sharing this thing before the boxes of product even showed up to the door because they were hungry. I was hungry. We did $40,000 our 5th week in the business, you guys, because I was ready for a change in my life. If that's you tonight, I'm telling you, this could be your answer to prayer. So I want you to hear some stories because here are some dads and husbands, entrepreneurs, business people that saw it the same way that I did. Justin Vineyard is a retirement planner. He's going to come on board and tell a little bit of his story because it goes deeper than that. He also had some health needs. And when his wife, Frances, and his beautiful family saw this opportunity, they were all in. So Justin, come on and share a little bit of your story, brother.
Sounds good. Thanks, Josh. And so I've been with Pure not yet a year, but we won and are planning on going to Greece with Skip, and so huge win there. But for me, really, it started 5 years ago, and 5 years ago, I received a call from the doctor that really lowered the boom on me, when he told me that I had multiple sclerosis. And so from that point, once we got over the shock, Francis and I, we looked up, researched, really how to heal our bodies, prepare our bodies to be healed. And so we incorporated vitamins and foods and everything to help our body, but we were missing one huge key thing. That was the cleanse. Pure's cleanse, balance, build philosophy was huge, and really that's what initially drew us to Pure, was the fact that I was doing the right supplements. It was crazy trying to run around town and the internet trying to locate all these supplements, but I wasn't cleansing my body of the toxins and parasites and everything that we all have within us. And Pure did that. And Pure, I could just go online and order it, and in a day or two later, it was sitting there in our driveway. And so huge win. And then we noticed something else. We started getting those checks that Josh is referring to. And we started telling other people, started telling our friends and sharing. And those checks just continue to grow. And what I do Monday through Friday with my corporate job is I help people retire. And so they've been working this corporate job for 20, 25, 30 years, 30 plus years. And then all of a sudden, they're trying to figure out how to retire and what do they need to do. Well, for a lot of folks, their needs are, there's a gap between what their needs are and what their income is going to be. And so they're needing something to kind of bridge that gap. And what I talk with folks is try to find something that you're passionate about, that will generate, create another income stream and have residual income. And Pure does all that. And for us, it's been exciting because I'm in the retirement game, and this definitely checks all those boxes that folks are looking for. So Josh, I'll turn it back over to you, but that's kind of our story.
Thank you, Justin. I love it. You know, as dads and as husbands, I think we're all looking for that retirement, right? We're looking to maybe slow down a little bit, maybe not check out completely, but certainly find more time. You know, as a dad of 4 young children, my oldest is 10 all the way down to 4 months old. Time is priceless. There's no doubt about it. And we have found that time back. So want another story to come up here. Darren Zander out of Colorado, amazing heart for people. He has such a powerful story. Darren, come on and tell us your experience with Pure.
Hey, thanks, Josh. It's good to be here. So our story with Pure started probably about not quite a year ago. So we've been looking for something about health for quite a while, and all of a sudden Pure kind of dropped into our laps through a mutual friend. And the thing we found out right away with Pure is that Pure is all about helping people. It's about help, as you've been hearing, it's about their wealth and their health together. And we jumped in with the family pack right away because we wanted to help our friends and family. And then right away, we started seeing things like my wife's chronic pain going away with her TMJ, other people in our family, chronic pain going away, family and friends going off antidepressants completely, stomach issues being fixed like Josh was talking about. And me personally, just huge energy, huge focus and everything. And the more we got into it, we realized like right away that the business opportunity is absolutely amazing. And we feel like we're just getting started and we're just so excited to grow with it. But we did earn the trip to Greece as well. And again, thinking about the people and like, I think Skip was talking about the friends. It's really cool because you're joining in with other like-minded people who are amazing. A lot of us, most of these are new friends for us, but are already, we can tell, can be lifelong friends. But the positive mindset, it's like this team that we're on through Josh and Rachel and all of us, is that we just don't allow negativity. And as Skip said, you don't have to work with people that don't want to. And you're around other people that are positive, that are pushing you to be better. They're pushing you to dream more, pushing you to just to do more and in a positive way. So Pure is all about giving back. Like Josh said, you know, there's no cap on what you can earn. They're really concerned about giving back to people. And that's the financial side. But then the health side is so amazing too, is like they're always researching. They got the top scientists. You have the comfort of knowing whatever supplement you get, that it's the absolute best of the best of the best. You don't have to worry about that. Like we've all done as we've gone to the Whole Foods or whatever, trying to pick out all the supplements. We know we're getting the best of the best. And so then we can share it with other people. And that's exciting because you see all the changes that are happening in other people's lives. We've just seen, like I said, health changes already with so many of our friends and family. But beyond that, for us is exciting as we've seen Pure kind of hop in and also go beyond just that. And they're a big sponsor of a company Janelle and I, my wife, work for called Love Justice International, one of the nonprofits they support that fights anti-trafficking around the world. So that's just another way they're helping people. And they're just, the whole organization is all about giving back and giving back and giving back to others. And as we all know, or you should know, that the more you give back to others, the more happy you're going to be and the more fulfilling life you're going to have. So I can't say enough and just jump in all that Josh and Skip and Justin have said. It's just amazing opportunity, and you won't be sorry at all. So very good, Josh.
Love it. Thank you, Darren. I'll tell you what, it's the stories that sell, you guys. The reality of the impact that we're making in people's lives is very real. And I came to this realization, honestly, 5 years ago when we got started, that something needed to change in my life. And I knew I needed to do the things that most people won't do to get the things that most people don't have. And if that means taking a leap of faith, getting a shift in perception, getting your questions answered, making sure this is the right time in your life. Get back with the person that invited you to this presentation tonight. Get your questions answered. If the time is right, this can absolutely transform your family's life. And you better find something to fight for, you guys. Because if you're not willing to fight for a better you, a healthier you, a wealthier you, it's going to impact your family. And so it's time. I really truly believe that this season that we're in, when inflation rates are high, interest rates are high, people are looking now more than ever for a way to make an extra stream of income. And ultimately, we're all flat broke without our health, you guys. We're all flat broke without our health. So we have the combination of those two gifts that you can absolutely apply to your life tonight. Get back with the person that invited you. Get your questions answered. See if the timing is right for you. Hey, hope you got something out of tonight. God bless. Y'all take care. Hopefully we go live pure together. All right.